Hey beautiful people, Sarah Voronov here, sharing with you my RBM, Rebirthing Breathwork Mastery practitioner training, and I'm at session 34, I believe. I'm recording in my car because my little one is asleep in the back, so I'll take advantage of this. Wow, so like I say every time, the whole point of breathwork is so that you live life more consciously and you're including everything within your experience. And so what I've noticed between breathwork sessions is I've been kind of exploring this feeling of responsibility and responding and all of that. And what I had noticed earlier in the week, I'm in this group chat with these beautiful women, and I felt like I wasn't able to get back to people's messages as much. But it turns out everyone was fine. They didn't need me to respond and everything, which brought up in me this feeling of like, oh, am I not needed? Am I not important enough? Like, everyone's fine. But really, that's my intentions and actions, wanting to feel like everything's sorted out and I don't need to be a part of it. And a part of that is letting go of responsibility. And so I was really noticing how that was coming up in this situation with this group chat, because it's like, everyone's fine, they don't need me. And that's such an important thing. Like in life, you don't need to be in all the little pockets of every area. Life will keep turning along without you. And then like the next thing that came up was like, because I saw that everyone was fine, it was like, oh, you don't need me then. Okay. Like a teenager version of me. And when I finally had the time to respond, the person that, one of the people that replied back didn't respond to me straight away. They responded to someone else. And what it brought up in me was this feeling again of I'm not important. I have to wait for my needs are going to be met. All this stuff that reminded me a lot of childhood and the experience I had with not having my needs but having to wait. So it was just really interesting being a witness, a conscious kind of participant, and going, oh, so interesting how this is coming up and this is how I feel, and honoring that, not making it wrong. And I think if we can more consciously see how we are relating to our life, and it's not really the people, it's not really the situation, but it's what it's bringing up, and allowing ourselves to feel that, ride the wave, and then see what else is behind it. So that was really interesting. I also had my 20-year anniversary with my high school. So meeting all these women that I had gone to high school with, and like I went to all girls school, and it's just like completely different. Like, we're all so different. The person that I was at the very start of going to high school is completely different to who I am now. That person in high school experienced so much trauma, and I think trauma bonded with some people, some friendships there, but yeah, it's just, we're made to grow. And I also was in some a women's herbal workshop that I did on the weekend. And I've just had this theme of like women and groups kind of coming up, and also both at my high school reunion and this herbal workshop that I went to, I had these little micro moments of feeling like out of place and trying to find my way. And so what I could see within this week, there's some undercurrent threads around worth and value, but also some beautiful reference points of going, yeah, people are going to be okay without me in everything. So what else? Some other stuff came up. I think like what I ended up landing on for my intention is still a similar theme of wanting to only be responsible for the things that I am. Other people are responsible for their own things, but also people are responsible for their own feelings. Like, I don't have to feel bad about what someone else is feeling, that they can be responsible for it, and that I can fully express. And my whole breathwork session was a lot around releasing the feelings around full expression, around being seen, around having focus on me. There was even a moment in my breathwork session. So, because I do it all online, and the facilitator's online, I was unsure whether I should put my hand up because I was almost waiting to hit a point of like it being bad enough, me being in like pain enough to go like, okay, I'll put my hand up now. But I felt fine, like I was breathing really easily, everything was fine. So I felt hesitant to put my hand up, but I was like, I'm just going to go with this feeling. And it was like, okay, maybe I can ask. I want to know, what does it feel like to ask for help before you need it? What is it like to ask for support before you're in like the dire like pain of it? And then as I started talking and I was talking like this, I felt fine. And then as I started to express myself, that's when I started crying. And it's like, that's the beauty of breath work, when you include everything in the experience, even in the I'm unsure where I should even ask for help, that's a part of the process. So from that experience, I was like, up until now, I think my experience was you have to be in pain enough, you have to be really bad before you ask for help. And now it feels like maybe it's possible that you can ask for help and support at any point. You don't need to be in dire need. You can ask for help at any point. And the other thing is that it's okay to like attention. And I went through this whole thing in my breath work where it was like, I didn't want it, I wanted it, I didn't want it, and really getting me in touch with the fact that it's okay to have wanted genuine connection and support, because that's what I would have wanted as a child from caregivers, from people. I want genuine connection and support. And I don't want it to feel like the other person has to feel forced. They don't really want to give it to me. And so it's okay to also feel good in that receiving of attention and support. I also made some like touch points around kind of moving at my own pace. Like a few times I've gotten to the end of my breathe, I'm dialoguing with my facilitator, and it's like you get a 5-minute warning. It's 5 minutes before finishing, and like finding a place where when you naturally feel like complete. And I always have gone to this like, oh no, like I have to get ready and now I have to do this. And really just releasing the feelings around that, like I get to move at my own pace. So like at the end of the session, I came to the decision of like, okay, well maybe you can start the debrief. This is me to my facilitator. You can start the debrief and then I will join when I'm ready. And I don't have to do it straight away. And that felt really different. So I'm interested to see now in life, like how I can feel like I can move at my own pace. And I've started to do that in the mornings more. Like there's some days where I meet up with some of my friends and with the kids, and I'm starting to feel like, no, I want the morning to be really slow. I don't want to meet up yet. I want to really move through my day. I don't want to feel rushed. So yeah, I think I only have maybe 2 more breathes if I have counted properly before next year, where I get to do exchanges and then hold my own retreat. So that'll be exciting, entering the next stage. Again, I don't think I mentioned that, breath work towards the end of training. You know, when you're in anything in life, when you're transitioning from one thing to another, I would encourage you to notice, how does it feel transitioning? Because that can sometimes bring up the similar feelings as it would have felt being in transition when you were a baby, getting ready to be born, transitioning. And so for me, when I think about my transition from stage 1, breathwork, personal sessions, to moving into stage 3, which is this exploration of holding space for other people and the retreat, I've been feeling like, sorry, my son's just moving. I've been feeling like, I don't know, like how did I get here? How did I start breathwork? And so it really makes sense that these last few sessions have been around releasing the feelings of I don't know and I'm unsure. And it used to feel like not that long ago, just a few weeks ago, that it felt like this pressure to know, and I want direction. And now I feel really safe in the space of I don't know. Like, I just know that I'm moving forward, and it's to something positive, it's to something good. I just don't know all the details. And that feels really okay, to be moving in that, which is so different to the experience a few weeks ago. I'm going to be a little quiet because my son might wake up, but thank you so much for watching. And if you have any questions about breath work or the RBM process or any reflections, let me know below. Okay, thank you. Bye.